Alright, we all do the best we can with what we got. Right now I got a telephone that records for about 5 minutes at a time, I believe. So we'll see if this one from December 19th of 2017 still works.
There's some experiences that I have tried my entire life to explain to you people. Yes, you people, everybody who is not me. I found 2 videos of people who are able to explain to you people why I am so frustrated. Now, let me tell you how much fun I've had with this. I sent it to one guy who's always telling me, hey man, if you need some help, let me know. So I sent it to him. I'm like, hey, this is what I'm going through. And he sent me some advertisements for stuff that I obviously can't afford. Like, who has the money to go see a $400 doctor in California? I don't have that. I just don't. Like, right now, I got $2.50 in my pocket. I got to make that last until after Christmas. I'm doing my damnedest. But at the same time, like, for me, I'm trying to explain to you guys the situation.
The funny part about that is that $2.50 was on a Starbucks card.
That's going on. It's not a personal insult against you guys. It's not you guys are all bad people. It's not you guys all deserve to burn in hell. I'm going out of my way to try to explain to you guys so that you can understand. You know, when a woman is talking about her problems, I am expected to understand. When a Native American is talking about their problems, I'm expected to understand. Now, despite your expectations, I don't understand, but I try. At least I try. At least I make an effort to try. My entire life, I go out of my way to try to make an effort to show you people that I am trying, but the efforts that I get back, Sean, this is what I can do, but I can't hear you. I can't listen. I can't make an effort to try to listen. What I can do is tell you how you need to feel, Sean. You, as an autistic person, this is how you need to act to fit into my world, or I will not treat you like a human being. I'm not going to bother to find out why it is that you have those problems. And I'm not going to thank you for going out of your way to try to find out about my problems and stick up for my rights. I still do those things. You know, I know a lot of you say I can't because I'm a parent. I can't keep a word because I'm a parent. Sean, I need your help because I'm a parent. I can pay you, but then when it comes around, it's, Sean, I'm sorry, I'm not able to. I'm being responsible. I'm a parent. You need to understand this. No, you need to understand that you told me that you needed your help because you're a parent. The help that you expected out of me for free, you should have told me that you wanted me to do that for free. And that's the whole point, is that I'm autistic, all right? I'm trying to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, because without it, especially with being just me, with just me in my corner, I really need to, and I know you want to call them brownie points, so we will call them brownie points. I got to score brownie points in order to get the help that I need as well. But because I'm autistic, you take my help, and then you don't keep your part of the word. You don't keep your part of the bargain, you know? I mean, Josh Hughes, I had to understand that he's depressed after screwing me out of everything that I had earned. I am expected to understand that he's depressed, so it's okay for him to spend all of his money on drugs and getting laid. And this is I'm supposed to understand this. And then I got people telling me, Sean, here's how you need to feel, all right? Sean, I'm trying to do this to help you, all right? Since you helped me out, I'm going to help you out. You did your part, I'll do my part. And then you go and you say that relationships aren't important and sex is not important. And then you go out of your way to spend all of your money, all of your resources to get somebody else in your life, another human being in your life, while spouting stuff at me about how I got to be happy about me. No, Josh Hughes, that's not how it is. I love you, dude, but you fucked me over. So we haven't been friends for a very long time. 2 years ago, my birthday, I screwed up my back. Thank you very much for the help. That's the whole point, is that I go out of my way to do these things because it is the right thing to do, because I care, because I actually went out. And decided that I was going to educate myself, not just on women and their issues, and not just on men and their issues, and not just on children, and not just on the situation of being raped. It's the fact that we all have situations that we're dealing with, and all of us are screwed unless we work together. And if we cannot work together, all right, it is obvious in my life where it's difficult to get people to work together with me because I am autistic. It's difficult to deal with me at times. You don't get shit if you do not work together. If you are not willing to stand up for the black man next to you, don't ask him to shut up. If you aren't willing to stand up for the rights of the people who are mentally ill, then shut up. Stop telling them how they need to think and how they need to feel. If you're not even willing to get an education on what they have to go through, then it's not right for those people to be frustrated. They're not allowed to take a part in your society. While you pretend that society allows them to be a part of this despite their differences, yet those of us with those differences feel them every single day. And yes, I have Asperger's. Yes, I am autistic. Yes, I have Tourette syndrome. These are all things that I am punished for. Despite me being punished, I set aside what I have to deal with over those punishments to stand up for your rights as human beings. Because through all of it, no matter what, I have always maintained peace and humanity. You are human beings to me. You always have been. When am I going to be a human being to you? I guess that's my ramble for the minute. Be safe.
Now I also got some videos from right before I left Ken and Leah's that details what's going on there. That was from about a week before Natalie was killed. That was from the 19th of December, I believe. There's a lot more from 2017 in December. Here's one called Castration for Child Molesters from April of 2018. There's quite a bit here. I don't always know the right thing to do. I do know that I'm trying the best that I can without the resources most of y'all take for granted. And then the resources that I have had don't even cover the costs of being falsely accused or having to travel to somewhere safe in between court dates for things that the police should never have done to begin with. I believe in doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do, but sometimes you gotta be an asshole. Here's one. Here's my jalapeno squirt gun. See that? They tried pretending I was threatening to kill people with that. It's a fucking squirt gun filled with jalapeno juice. People are friggin' nuttier than squirrel turds. But we live by mob law. Whoever controls public opinion controls the mob. That's the difference between a mob and a democracy. In a democracy, the public are educated. In a mob, they're fed propaganda. The things that I had to deal with after Natalie died, I'd been dealing with those things for over a year before Natalie died. They just got worse when she died. I mean, the police got worse, and fucking not only did they not listen to me, they ultimately assaulted me repeatedly, put me on suicide watch repeatedly. I didn't need suicide watch. I needed an honest day in court. I needed a day in court to face my accusers. I needed to be able to show Alicia Bollinger what these people were doing. There were a lot of witnesses to these bullies who slandered my name repeatedly, assaulted me, went out of their way to slander me from one end of the internet to the other, went out of their way to make sure that I couldn't speak or show evidence, went out of their way to do these things. Meanwhile, I still posted that shit up, and there's still people who saw it, so really, what do these people expect to have happen? They want to use their excuses, and that makes everything they did okay? No, they should have listened to me before Natalie died. And they should have gone after the actual predators. People like Dalton Crawford, Tim Beeson, Ted Bollinger. Those are predators. Alicia Bollinger is as well. No decent human being could do this to another human being and walk away like it's fine. I've done a lot of things that I'm not proud of, but I'm not ashamed of them. See, I understand that the situation that I was in, when you can't go through conventional methods because those conventional methods, like the police and your family, just aren't there. Or they're not interested in anything you have to say because you're easy to victimize. That's what Boulder, Colorado is. It's victimizing the homeless. That's what the police exist for. When I hear that Zayd Atkinson and Samuel Leon Lawrence IV are pushing this crap as a race thing, and same thing with Michelle Rodriguez, yeah, I lose all respect for all three of them, because none of them were targeted for the color of their skin. They were targeted because they were mistaken for homeless people, with the exception of Michelle, who was homeless at the time. But she's a female, so she gets special rights. People who care in special ways. She's a female. She must need our help more than anyone else. That's just not the case. 1 in 4 girls will be molested by the time she's 18. 1 in 6 boys will be molested by the time they're 18. And nobody listens to the boys. The boys have to man up and keep their mouth shut. You're not a real man if you've been raped. Well, alright, I'm not a real man then. I'm fine with that. I'm still gonna fight for our rights.